Yo, what is up, guys? No Asian Boy back with another video. Today, guys, we're gonna be playing. This is day 4 of playing NBA 2K25. Until we play. It's day 4 of playing all the teams in NBA 2K25. So let's see who we're playing. Let's just change this team up. Okay, yeah, that'll work. So now we're the San Antonio Spurs. All right. Alright, let's go. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and subscribe. And yeah.
For this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg.
Oh no.
Quarter tonight.
Starting it off with a dunk.
We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Washington Wizards. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Johnson, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Poole against Johnson.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice, somebody who plays hard at both ends.
Now here's Poole. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to George. The 3-ball.
Yeah, we got him.
Gets hauled in by Robinson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They get it back. Duncan, the pass to Johnson. Here's Elliott. The 3. And he buries his first look.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Poole from long range. Rebound by San Antonio.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Robinson with it. Guarded now by George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Wizards with possession here. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
Now here's Robinson. Misses from close range.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The rebound by Duncan. Robinson against Middleton. Robinson passes to Johnson. Hits the 3-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Poole against Johnson. A shot from the high post. And that one's good. Poole's got his second basket of the game. San Antonio leading. Del Negro, pass to Robinson. Goes up from the top of the key. For 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Back to Poole. From deep. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Pass to Duncan. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Johnson. The 3 is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Champagnie. He's scoreless.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
The kick out to Johnson. There's the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, he's just showing off right now.
Sorry for
Threes
not
keep
talking
falling,
much
with no
about
signs
King
of
Kasor.
slowing down
Hurts.
either.
Pass to Champagny. For Washington,
What?
Sean Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. Thor comes in for Champagny. And it's Marcus Smart in for Chris Middleton. Holmes passes to Thor. A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Elliott. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Thor. Poole outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early and it'll...
Hold on, guys.
open up the inside for him later on.
Hold on.
Poole shot is off. Spurs lead by 12. Johnson passes to Duncan. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Count it. Good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
No, bruh, stop playing catch.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson, 3-point field goal.
Here's Poole. He has 7. There's the triple. That one no good. Got it up. The shot no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Marcus Smart out there with Johnson. Then there's George. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Carrington in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Jackson finds Williams. 4-3. It's rebounded by Washington. Right side Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Purdue. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Up ahead. George passes to Johnson. Rebounded by
Ball
Del
playing with
Negro.
feelings for real.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Williams from long range. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson passes to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset
Bruh.
button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Johnson. Carrington. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive
dang it.
move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
San Antonio back.
Sars checked in for Washington. Chris Middleton comes in for Johnson. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
If you want a t-shirt and you know you do, make some noise.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Holmes.
Ouch.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Middleton outside. Here's the pick. 5 on the clock. No good there. Good work defensively by Robinson. Spurs lead by 15. And here's Brown for 3.
Holy
and
green.
again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And here's Middleton. From the arc. Drops in the 3.
I see what they're doing.
Middleton's got his second bucket on the night.
Clapping back at him. Middleton says, I can do that too.
Here's Elliott. Middleton covering. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yes,
A little
oh.
back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Smart looking around. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Let's go with a 3. And it's Elliott missing. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Middleton. That's in. Coming off an
Well.
assist from Smart. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
And here's Brown for 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hammers the lob
We
through.
got a timeout, bro.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sar is the perfect lob threat.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
On the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
I only know what I'll do.
1:41 left in the second quarter. San Antonio leading by 14. From deep, Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Now Middleton. He has 7. Poole shot is off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Elliott. They get it back. Outside Johnson from downtown.
Green.
Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Took long
Boy, he's
enough.
playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now here's George. Here's Poole. Poole working the interior.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They led by as many as 18. And Del Negro gets it to go.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Poole. 9 points in the game. Launches a 3. Poole can't get that one to fall. 34 seconds left in the first half of this game. Johnson for 3. Pass to Robinson. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Fires the 3. Second chance effort.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
I'm locked in, bro.
And
I'm
as we
dead, I was
dive into
locking
the
in.
second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's San Antonio with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Johnson, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Poole against Johnson. Poole outside. Here's George. Rebound by San Antonio.
Can you just hit my face?
Falcons got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Elliott. Here's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Johnson. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Middleton looking around. George outside. Here's Champagnie. Elliott clears away. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Right now on a 9-0 run. And that one's good.
Assistant, Avery Johnson.
Del Negro's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Here's Poole. Got it. Poole's got 11 points.
No,
Where's
bro.
the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey,
Oh
Brian,
my God.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the
Spurs
world,
suck.
we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Johnson. The offensive rebound. Here's Elliott. Fires in the triple. He's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
To the left wing. Sarr passes to Champagnie. Here's Poole. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Get that out of here, bro.
Now here's Johnson. 21 points in the game. From deep three-point
Ankle,
land.
bro.
And again,
Ankle
it's
serve
San
on a play,
Antonio
bro.
with a three.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Duncan. It's rebounded
Bro,
by Washington.
why? Bro, his team.
Poole outside. And another miss by Washington. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-4 run. Johnson for three. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
It's Middleton on the wing. Here's George. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. George has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Here's Washington now. Middleton finds Poole. Pass to Champagny. San Antonio with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Poole. Banked it in off the glass. Here's Johnson. 30 points in the game. Launches it.
Green.
Pass to Elliott. Jacks up a three. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
And it's Poole with the ball for the
Come on, stay
Washington
locked in,
Wizards.
bro.
Puts up a three. Elliott clears away. Elliott's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Duncan. Back to Johnson. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Over Poole. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Johnson's got 32 points in the game. Poole against Johnson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Champagny, the pass to George. Middleton outside. Ooh, a little luck that
Bruh.
time as it drops. Middleton's got 9.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Poole against Johnson. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
Bro, this is not fair.
And the Wizards on the break. Here's Middleton.
That's not a break.
Here's Sarr. Oh, and the buzzer beater is
Oh my god, bro, you stole my buzzer beater, bro. I hope you die.
Ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession
ah,
of a
bro,
quarter
are you
to
serious
give you
right
a
now,
little
bro?
feel-good momentum.
And so it's San Antonio building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Rashawn Holmes. Johnson is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Gill in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now.
And he's not going to throw it down too often, but Smart can get up there when he needs to.
Here's Carrington. Williams defending.
Take those free throws,
And on the
boy.
foul, he'll head to the line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown. For
Now,
San
why does
Antonio.
Carrington and Loki look like Ray
Example
Kyle, bro?
of why conditioning can be so important.
Bro, is that
it can
KSI?
be critical. They continue to sprint the
Wait,
floor,
guy, wait, guy.
and there's no let up in sight.
And following that, the number of
That's
second
so
chance
nice.
buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And Herrera gets it to go.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
With a 9-footer. Doesn't go for him. Johnson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Williams from long range. And San Antonio hits again from deep. And Washington has possession. Johnson for 3. Cleared away by Person.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Inside. And a foul
Give me my
call
free
on the
throws.
way up. So he'll
Boy.
take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Thor,
go,
he's
boy.
checked in for Washington. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's
I'm
Carrington.
sorry, Miss Jackson.
Buries it from 3. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Herrera.
Bruh. Timeout, bruh. Timeout. Camera.
Bank it in, but it misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Carrington, no good. This one for 3.
Nice job being aggressive and assertive by Purdue there.
3-point field goal.
Purdue's gone 2 of 4 from distance.
Purdue looks like his
Johnson
name
finds
is
Smart.
John. It's a person. John Purdue.
Back to Johnson. Fires for 3.
Miss.
San Antonio with a rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. He gets it in there. Burton's gotten his first bucket of the night. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Carrington. Oh, sweet move. And he's going
Take
to the
those free
line for
throws,
2.
boy.
The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fires from the line.
What? I didn't
Left rim and
shoot.
out. Purdue's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. For 3, George. Here's Sarr. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive
the
glass.
heck?
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Bro, what's
Not at
wrong
all.
with my
I mean,
game
that's where
today,
they
bro?
want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own.
Take it.
He needs
Take
to
those free
share the
throws.
wealth there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good, and Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Williams is checked in for Rose. Second free throw, no good. And it's a Spurs ball. Here's Person.
What? That's not a relay, bro. What
Mark
the
there with a
heck?
3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
BA!
Oh no! Oh my God.
And absolutely even smooth when
I
he's
suck,
powered it home
bro.
like
I
that.
suck.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Oh no, we're
And
done.
the jam by
I'm done, bro.
George.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it
Bruh,
off.
oh my
I like
God,
seeing
bro. You
Middleton
see that now,
throw
bro?
it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and
Bro, this
finishes
is
with a
the
little
least
style,
we've ever
too.
won by, bro.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Poole. Rebound by San Antonio.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Williams from long range.
Oh no.
Rebound by
miss.
the Wizards. Poole's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Champagny. And there's
Who is
the
guarding him, bro?
dunk to finish it off.
Middleton, a scorer by nature. That's not
Bro,
showing you he can find his teammates, too.
bro.
Williams.
Oh,
That basket
bro,
is
you
good.
see it on now,
Off the
bro?
assist
Oh
from
my
Jackson.
God.
Jackson's got his 6th assist of the night. Middleton against Jackson. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And clearly not
Oh,
enough
bro,
defensive
my lips
presence there.
hurt.
Boy, he just took
That is
advantage and a ferocious jam.
Yes.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up.
Finally,
a little
no
bit.
more
I can tell you that.
very
Watch
leaks.
out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Middleton with it.
Yo.
Jackson in his pocket. Poole from long range. Connects from downtown.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
So probably gonna
And it's
score.
Washington with the ball. Tries again. Shot's good by Sarr.
You know,
Perfect.
Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
43 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Person. And here's Davis. 3-pointer. Drains the triple.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
34 seconds left in the 4th. Poole from long range. And the Wizards with
I bet
another
that.
3.
Man, this is just fun.
Time for
These
my
teams
buzzer.
are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Davis, the pass to Person. Back to Davis. From outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I
This
think
is
I got
what
it.
winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see the Spurs
Go.
taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd
No,
was waiting
this
for a
is-
miracle.
It's not my best game, but thank y'all so much for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Like, subscribe.